Shalom. First and foremost, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect. It's like it. All right, now I'm going to read Psalms 49 and 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. We'll stop there. All right, and what is this talking about? Who is this talking about here? Ultimately, this is talking about Esau, Edom. All right, the so-called white man. All right, who is the wicked, as stated in Malachi 1:4. All right, specifically, all right, out of the nation of Edom is going to be the elites. All right, of this world. All right, the banking families, the numerous banking families. All right, that's who this is talking about. All right, because they believe that, all right, their government, all right, their rulership is going to continue on forever and ever. All right, and that their families are going to continue on. That's what they believe in their inward thought. Why? Because they're proud. All right. So let's keep reading. It says they call their lands after their own names. All right. What is a good example of that? America. America is named after a man named Americo Vespucci. Same thing as Africa, named after Scipio Africanus. But the main part we're going to be dealing with here is the first part. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. All right, so like I said before, all right, these Edomites, especially the elites of this society, all right, the banking families, they believe that, all right, their rulership is going to continue on, that they're going to continue to be on top, all right, forever. All right, because they just proud like that, man. All right, that nobody can bring them down. And a good example of this is the continuity of government. All right, now the apostles and elders, well, it's like the apostles went into this in their live lesson. All right, Saturday. They touched on it a little bit, and that sparked me in the spirit to want to do this lesson today, going over it. So this is the continuity of government, or the COG. It says is the principle of establishing defined procedures that allow a government to continue its essential operations in case of a catastrophic event such as nuclear war. All right, and this proves that in their inward thought that this proves like Psalms 49:11 to be correct, right? That their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. All right, because they believe even after being hit by nuclear missiles, America being hit by nuclear missiles, that they can still continue their government. That's the delusion and pride that the elites of this society are living in, man. That's the delusion that these elites are living in, man. That these elites, all right, once the destruction is over, they can come out their bunkers, all right, and continue their government, continue their rulership as it was. But no, that's not going to happen. Yeah, all right, you elites, all right, are going to survive the destruction, all right, just to be put into chains and shackles and put in slavery, but not to rule, but to be servants, man. All right, so let's get Revelation 6 to prove that they're going to be, all right, that they're going to flee into their bunkers, all right, and into the mountains, all right. All right, and it said, this is Revelation 6:15. It says, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. All right, and the kings of the earth, the great men, the rich men, all represents the elites of this society, man. All right. And you even have, all right, little regular Joe Schmo, Israelite Edomites, these low level Edomites that have, that got some money. All right, they even building bunkers. You know, but it is mainly towards the elites of this society, man. All right, because they're gonna flee into their bunkers, yeah, because prophecy says it. They're gonna go into the mountains, and take shelter there from the destruction. All right, but how they think that once the destruction is over, all right, they can come out and then continue their rulership as it was. No, 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 no. When you come out you're not gonna come out on your own will. No, you're gonna be drug out of them bunkers, all right, by the men of the Lord. No, and you're gonna have chains put on you, and you're gonna be put into slavery. That's when your rulership is gonna be no more, man. All right, and it says they hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Right, they took shelter there from the destruction. Verse 16, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne in the wrath of the Lamb. All right, so when Yahushua comes back, he's bringing destruction, man, and wrath with him. All right, along with the multitude of angels, man, with them chariots, man. When Yahushua come back, these elites are gonna be trying they're gonna hide in their bunkers. All right, take shelter in their bunkers from Yahushua. All right, but that's not, hey, you can't hide from Yahushua, man. You can't hide from your judgment. So you're going to be drugged out of them bunkers, and you're going to have chains put on you, slapped right on your wrists. All right, you're going to help. You're going to not help. You're going to build up our kingdom, man. No, you're going to build up our kingdom, man. You're going to be slaves, servants unto the men of the Lord, man, the elite, the elect. It's like him. All right, so verse 17, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? All right. So let's get Psalms 149 just to prove, all right, that, all right, these elites, all right, these kings of this earth are going to be put into change, man. So let's get this last precept here in Psalms 149 and 6. It says, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. It's talking about the Israelites, man, starting with the elect. All right. Verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen. Esau, Edom is one of those heathen nations. All right. Esau, Edom is a heathen along with the other nations, man. All right. And punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, man. Who are the kings, man? The elites of this society, man. Esau, Edom. All right, they have control over the earth. So that will make them the kings of the earth right now. All right. So those same elites, all right, who were once kings in this earth, they're going to be servants. They're going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven, man. They're going to have them chains put about them. All right, those chains represent slavery. The chains and the nobles with fetters of irons, that represents them being put into slavery. Verse 9, it says, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, man. So yeah, Esau, Edom, you're going to be put. Yeah, you're going to escape the judgment. All right, you elites, you're going to escape the judgment. All right, the nuclear missiles, I should say. You're going to escape the nuclear missiles. You're going to be hiding in your bunkers. All right. And that's just for prophecy's sake. All right. But once you're going to be drugged out them bunkers by the men of the Lord and Yahushua. All right. You're going to be put into change, man. You're going to have to serve out slavery, man. You know, if everybody's killed off, by the nuclear missiles, then who's going to build up our kingdom? Who's going to be slaves? So there's going to have to be a few stragglers left, a few survivors left, all right, to be servants and slaves, man. But that was pretty much it, man. Just going over, Psalms 49:11, and the continuity of government. And with that, just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakhakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and peace and salutations to the elect. And with that, yeah, you heathens, you Edomites, you're not going to continue your government, man. You're not going to continue in your government. No, you're going to be put into slavery, man. All right, but with that, shalom.